Hey everyone, this is a new kind of video that I wanted to start doing. I recently got an account on Reddit specifically to follow with the Nancy Drew subreddit, and I was kind of looking through and saw that they had some really cool posts on there, and I thought, you know what, maybe I should do like a recap video of some of the cool things that I've seen and turn that into a small video just to kind of keep some people in the know that maybe don't go on there, and just kind of pick the posts that I generally like or got a laugh out of, or just stuff like that. So I thought that I have a few posts right now, and I thought that I would share them with you. So starting off this first post, it is something that I found super useful and I thought was worth shouting out. I've been really enjoying this. I actually have a trip coming up soon, and I plan on using this app a lot. I've already used this app a lot in the current times, but I'll go ahead and read this off. This post is by Snoo Gadgets 4664, and they are asking for mobile games that are like the Nancy Drew puzzles, right? And it says, I'm currently playing Trail the Twister, and I'm obsessed with the fan puzzle. I played more hours of that and Land Rush than the actual game, which is awesome. I'm in the car for 24 plus hours, can't play on my computer. I'm looking for fun app equivalents, right, that are like the puzzles. So, excuse me if I get the name wrong, but Honiawa says, Simon Tatham's Puzzles is the best app if you like abstract logic number type puzzles. There are many different games within the app, some identical to Nancy Drew puzzles. And I can attest, I got the app. The app is totally free. I'll put up footage of it right now. And in free, no ads. It is very rare to find games on the App Store that aren't just completely abusing their ads, their microtransactions, and all that stupid stuff. So I've been really enjoying what I've seen and played so far. And as you can see, there's some of the ones that I can remember off the top of my head is kind of like the wire puzzle from Shadow at the Water's Edge, or the positive negative puzzle with Ghost of Thornton Hall. There's a game that's kind of like Land Rush in there, which is awesome. They have Codebreaker, which has shown up more than enough times. For example, Secret of the Old Clock with the golf balls, and Captive Curse. Just really cool puzzles, logic puzzles that appear very often in the Nancy Drew series. And trust me, I plan on playing this so much, and I just wanted to shout it out because I thought it was a really good suggestion. So this next post that I wanted to talk about is a subject that I kind of wanted to center the video around. It's going to be the big question, right? So I figured I'd get to it like second in the video, so it's not too far in, right? So if you didn't know, there's a lot of stuff going on with Unity, which is the engine that they're using. They used to make Midnight in Salem and are using to make Seven Keys. So I wanted to read this post from Better Loquat 197, and they are asking, anyone else worried how Unity changes will affect Key? The dev world is rolling over Unity changes that increase the cost of game production. A few that I'm aware of. Approximately 20-cent fee per download, supposedly after some threshold of numbers of installs, requiring a premium plan for more than one person to access assets. This can quadruple or more. The download fee goes into effect in January 2024, but applies to past games made with Unity, which would include Midnight in Salem, and many indie players rotate what games they have to install. So to summarize this, right, yeah, Unity, the system, is going to be charging a premium fee after you hit a certain number of downloads. So anytime you download the game, it adds one to the add ones to the tally there. And once they reach a certain one, they are going to charge not us, the players, but Her Interactive. I want to say it was around 10 to 20 cents per download. And this has been a big controversy. You have a lot of developers switching. And yeah, the gaming community is kind of on fire after this. Like the post says, there was a bunch of backlash, and Unity does claim that only 10% of developers are going to be impacted by the install fees. But, you know, when you kind of look at it, I know that Nancy Drew at its current state is not a massive moneymaker. But when you kind of look at the installs and the fan base, and just looking at the pure number of people in the fan base, not to mention new people that will be trying out the game, because, you know, that does happen. I feel like they're going to reach that number really, really soon. Really soon. Some of the comments that I saw was Liquid Panic says it will affect the development and the release date for sure, I would think, and it would also affect the price of the game when it launches to offset the cost. I totally agree with this. I think that if Unity goes through with this, which Unity has kind of already walked back some of the stuff, they're really freaking out because people are pulling, you know, they're being like, I don't want to make my games anymore on here. I 100% agree with this post, and I do think that we might see a price increase on the game. I forget how much Midnight Salem was when it launched. Too much, if you ask me. But even then, I do wonder how it's going to affect the game going forward. 100% think that the price is going to increase, and since it's a good thing we didn't have a release date, because, yeah. Candid B 2834 says, honestly, I'm worried they aren't far into the game at all and still have a lot to get done. So I'm definitely very worried. We don't know about the level of development that they are on. The game certainly looks polished from what we've seen. And, well, it does look nice, way nicer than Midnight Salem, and the UI is already looking, really, really nice. I'm kind of liking where it seems to be at, and unlike some people, I don't think that the footage is faked to make it look way better than it is. I think that they're actually putting some decent time to the quality here. Snap Pop Crackle says, gee, maybe having your own in-house proprietary software wasn't such a bad idea after all, Her. And if you don't know what this is in reference to, the Nancy engine, which is what they made every single game on up to Midnight Salem, they ditched. But that was their own engine that they built from scratch, which is a lot of work. And they didn't have any problems with that, clearly, as we have seen. And now that they switched to Unity, it seems to be causing a lot of issues for them. And this user, Snap Pop Crackle, actually had a way longer post that is really interesting, and had a lot of cool opinions in there. But I just wanted to share the proprietary engine one because it is very, very funny and very, very true. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on the Unity thing. I will 100% keep everyone updated and in the know when I figure out if there are any updates. I will 100% update you guys on that. Halls in My Pocket says, if you could meet Nancy, what would you ask her? Hi everyone, I'm currently writing an essay about Nancy Drew. I wanted to ask those who share a deep connection with the characters, River Heights, and the series, what are some questions you'd like to ask? Thank you so much. Legally Blonde 2024 says, so, can you tell me how your mother died? Hilarious. Very much after what Nancy likes to ask everyone else whose mother passed away. Just the most heartless and cruel thing she could do. Miss Lacrimosa X says, do you have feelings for Frank Hardy? I don't know where I sit on that. I might be in the Frank Hardy gang, but I also might not be. I'm more of a Joe Hardy fan, personally. Joe Hardy is the best. Surreal Phoenix says, where's your time turner? Because Nancy is immortal and does not age. She's been a teenager for the past 20 years, it seems like, with all the technological advancements that happened from game 1 to game, what are we at, 34? Yeah. And Raindroppy says, why do you treat Ned like garbage? Another question I would like to ask, because Nancy is a really terrible, terrible, terrible girlfriend. Frequently Social Bear says, why doesn't she bring money with her when she travels? That is another good question. Nancy is quite broke when she decides to go to foreign countries and just likes to pick up odd jobs around there, I guess. And finally, SM259 says, where is Ma? We need answers. Where did Ma go? Did the tornado kidnap her? Or did she get in a terrible fight and leave Pa? And he just was too embarrassed to say so. This post kind of gave me a chuckle. I know that I kind of feel bad because the original post really has the best of intentions out there. And if you have anything that you'd love to add to this post, highly encourage you to go add to it and help them along with their essay, because yeah, there were a lot of joke answers in there, and while they were funny, I do kind of feel bad. But yeah, thought this one was totally worth sharing. And to end off this video, I'm a sucker for some good art, and I am an even bigger sucker for Nancy Drew art. And so these two in specific really caught my eye. From Peachy Lee, and the artist is Lillumination Art. And I'll show these right now. What this person made was they made way back when there were these tiny sets that are kind of like, I think they were Polly Pockets, but like my sisters had like Disney ones of these, but they were these tiny cases you could carry around, and when you would open them, they were like these play sets, these little mini play sets. And so the first one I'm going to show here is one that is of Icicle Creek. And you can see there's the wolf and Nancy ice skating with the caution cones. Freddy's down there. Yanni Vokstaya is just sledding along. Lou and Bill are in the cabin in front of the fire playing the game. And I adore these so much. I think they're so cool. They are so cool. And the second one is one that is Warnings at Waverly, and this one is my personal favorite out of the two. I like the library. I like the courtyard. It's really quaint, and I wish that these were real, because well, I just do. They look awesome. Always a sucker for some good art. So great job, and I thought that this one was also worth showing off and giving some love to. And well, that's about it for my Reddit roundup, as I like to call it. I plan to do these as I see fit when I get good stuff to talk about. So I'm always going to be browsing. I'm always going to be collecting some posts, and when I get all of mine, once again, I will. When I get a good set that I feel like I can discuss and sit here and talk about, then I will do so. Really enjoyed this. Really thought it's fun, and like I said in my previous video, I know I just kind of ramble on, but I've been really itching to get involved in YouTube and in the Nancy Drew community in specific, once again, and I wanted to make videos that like aren't being made at this current moment. And I've enjoyed doing Let's Plays and all that stuff, and I still will do them. But everyone's doing Let's Plays, everyone's doing reviews, so I'm trying to find some things that I can do that are different, maybe a little bit different, while also being able to just talk Nancy Drew nonstop, which is something that I am really good at. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.